I am tonight trying for the first time dyeing wool fresh from the fleece. So here's one I tried earlier. I tried to dye these ones green. I'm not convinced it worked really well. I did clean them really well before. I spent about 4 hours cleaning them today, but it's really pastel. I'll see what it looks like when it's spun. At the moment I'm not too happy about it, and I'm also a bit concerned about these bits, but that's another story for another time, so whatever. Anyway, now I am going to try and dye these ones yellow, because I think that a yellow-green combination will be awesome. Let's find the yellow dye. Okay, so I'm using Dr. Oetker Natural Yellow Food Colour. Most of the tutorials that I've watched about this have been American, and we've just researched the difference between American and British dyes. And the ingredients in American dyes are totally different to the ingredients in British dyes. So I think that this may have an effect, but I'm not 100% sure. I did try to dye a spun yarn green and yellow earlier and it didn't work, so maybe that has a contributing factor, and maybe I'll have to buy proper fabric dye. Anyway, I'm using distilled malt vinegar instead of distilled white vinegar, which I've been recommended to use because I couldn't find white vinegar, and as I've only just learnt to spin, I figure that it's better to make all the mistakes now, because otherwise I'll just be screwing up good yarn, whereas at the moment the yarn is not great. I was recommended either a tablespoon per cup or a glug. I've gone for a glug because it's easier. So, hot water, glug of vinegar, natural yellow food colouring by Dr. Oetker. And they said about 8 drops, but given the poor dye uptake in that one, I'm just going to do another glug because it's easier. Wow, it's kind of pretty as well. But I am going to stir it before I add. So, oh, the other thing I've been recommended is to put some washing up liquid in, so I might try that as soon as we're experimenting. So, a glug of vinegar, glug of food colouring, and a glug of washing up powder. No, liquid. And my wool. And into the microwave on a plate in case it boils over for about 2-3 minutes. Okay, we've just beat for the first time, and I was told to look out for when all of the dye had been absorbed, which it obviously hasn't. It wasn't the last time that I tried, but I'm going to put it in for another 2 minutes anyway, just to see. So, in we go. I think I really like this. I was trained as a scientist, and I've never been given the chance to just try bucket science, and this is really bucket science, and it's creative, and it's like fibre craft, and it's really good. Where is my fibre? I'm ready to dab it in. Okay, so it's been in for 4 minutes. And clearly all of my glug has not been absorbed. So I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm not holding out that much hope. And if anybody who is a yarn dyer with UK food colouring can suggest to me the reasons for this, I would be very much grateful to them for their advice. So now I'm going to rinse it. And this is another thing that I'm confused about, because a lot of tutorials that I've read have been like, don't agitate it too much or it'll felt. Yeah, you can see the yarn losing its colour already. It's not yarn yet, but whatever. Anyway, whatever. So, a lot of people have been like, don't agitate it too much. And then a lot of the tutorials that I've seen have just run water straight into the jug, so I'm going to try that because it's easier. But the last time I did it, I did protect it with my hands. Maybe I won't do that this time, it's kind of hot. The effects of the detergent that I added. Alright, now I'll do it with my hands. So I'm going to let it run until it runs clear. This is probably getting rid of some of the grease which I didn't wash off despite like 6 rinsings earlier, but yeah, I get the feeling this is not a scientific art, which kind of contrasts my academic background. Oh my god, there's totally no yellow in that at all. I'm confused. I don't really know what to do. I may not publish this video because it's kind of embarrassing, but I have pure white yarn with some of the bits of grease, or this is dirt that didn't come out, and I'm gonna spin it and show you the result, and possibly, maybe, if I feel like it, publish this video. I'm kind of embarrassed, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make JS stop filming. Thanks for watching.